All right, we're gonna start with introductions. I am Major Wayne Kerr. As been a part of SASP for a couple months, and I'm also a supervisory detective.
Glad to meet you, sir. My name is Jalen Money.
All right, perfect.
Yup, yup.
There they are. All right, and then you said your name was Jalen Money, correct?
Yeah, Jalen Money, correct.
Okay, and then what is your email username?
It's gonna be JUZZISHOOTA.
Okay. This interview will also be audio and visually recorded. Is that all right?
That's all right.
All right, sounds good. Do you have any prior experience in the police department and or military, whether it be like in city or in head?
Yeah, police department. So I have police department experience in other cities. Reaching corporal rank in one of them. Also, I'm trying to take some courses to maybe become law enforcement IRL too,
Okay.
potentially.
Nice, man. How long you been working on that?
A little bit now, like a month probably, I'd say.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Um so in your other cities, what was the highest rank you reached in those
Corporal,
departments?
corporal.
Corporal. Okay. And what makes you to be a good fit to be a trooper?
So I think my experience playing in other cities, I that experience. I know how to like handle situations, de-escalate situations, do things like 9/11s, traffic stops, bank robberies, and I just think like my experience would be like really good, and I think I would do a really good job being a part of the department. It would have a good impact on everyone else.
All right. I like that answer. What sets you aside from the rest? You mentioned the experience.
Beside from the experience, I just think I'm just a good communicator. I know how to just handle situations. I have a lot of patience, and that's something that's good as a police officer to have. And yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Perfect. So you obviously have experience, like we said. What are some things that could benefit us officers, like that you do, like while you're on scene?
I think, like I said before, a good communicator. I can communicate with officers, figure out what's going on, resolve any situation peacefully and as well as we can.
Okay.
I can just like work well together in a teamwork environment. And yeah, that's how I could impact you guys and help you guys out. I think
Okay.
that would be good.
Do you see anything in yourself that you could work on as a police?
Maybe my shooting skills could work. I could work on that a little bit, but that's about it, I'd say, off the top of my head.
Okay. What do you want to get out of being in PD?
I just want to get enjoyment. I want to protect every civilian in the city, serve and protect everyone. Just want to make a good environment for everyone, and
All right.
just yeah,
Yeah. How comfortable are you with firearms? Are you trained with
very comfortable.
firearms?
Yeah, yeah, I know how to handle
Okay.
a firearm, all that.
When would be a good time to use a firearm?
A good time to use a firearm would be when your life or other people's lives are in danger. For example, hostage situations, things like that. You can use a firearm. Just
Okay.
whenever like you're threatened, and yeah, just basically.
With some restrictions, obviously, right?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay. Like some, yeah, okay. We asked to require minimum of 10 hours a week clocked in and on duty. Is that something you can commit to?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why did you decide on our department?
I just heard a lot of good things about your guys' department from other troopers and just civilians around, and just think this would be a good fit for me.
Okay, perfect. I love that. Um, can you tell me about a time when you made a difficult decision and how you dealt with it?
A difficult decision. Let me think. Uh, Once someone assaulted my brother, and difficult decision was, I had self restraint and I didn't do anything back to that man. I just called the authorities and let the authorities handle the situation. It was just a tough decision for me to make, and I feel like I made the right one.
Okay. Okay. What do you do to calm yourself in stressful situations?
I would say probably just take a couple deep breaths in. Sometimes I like to just like just listen to music, maybe take my mind off things if
Yeah,
I'm feeling stressed out,
for
things like
sure.
that.
Okay. What's the difference between probable cause and reasonable suspicion?
So probable cause is basically what like you see a crime happening. For example, if you see someone like shoot a gun or something, you have cause that person search the car and everything. Reasonable suspicion is like when you have suspicion of something, but you don't like have enough proof to actually like do anything yet. But you can investigate further on reasonable suspicion.
Perfect. Good job. All right, we're gonna do some couple scenario questions now. You
Okay.
initiate a routine traffic stop when the suspect steps out of the vehicle and begins walking towards you unarmed. What is your next course of action?
So I would probably radio in for an additional unit to help me out, just in case something would go wrong. I would instruct the individual to go back into their vehicle and proceed from there.
Okay, nice. You and several other officers are attempting to arrest the suspect at their residence. Upon walking up to their house, the front door opens and the suspect steps out with a firearm in hand. They then begin firing at you and other officers. What would you do next?
In this situation, I would try to take cover immediately, ensure the safety of everyone around the situation, try to neutralize the suspect, take him down. I would communicate with other officers on keeping civilians out of harm's way that are around the situation, and just try to de-escalate the situation, take down the suspect.
Okay, nice. You and several other officers. You and several officers are currently in a vehicle pursuit with the suspect. However, during the chase, you receive a call over the radio about shots fired and an officer down. How would you proceed?
Can you repeat that, please?
You and several other officers are currently in a vehicle pursuit with the suspect. However, during the chase, you receive a call over the radio about shots fired and an officer down. How would you proceed?
So in that case, I would immediately go to the officer down, because that's the highest priority call, and I would try to figure out that situation, help out there.
Okay. If the highest in your command in your department instructed you to fly back a suspect, what would you do?
If it's against, it depends what circumstance. Like, I wouldn't break the Bible rule, but if it's reasonable, then I would probably do it, but that's difficult.
Okay. I'm gonna go over some 10 codes now. 10-2.
And two, I think it's radio check.
Yep. And then 10-4,
It's affirmative,
10-80,
vehicle pursuit,
10-11,
traffic stop,
10-8.
in service.
Okay. 10-97.
I'm not. I think is that en route to?
Yep. 10-70.
I think that's a foot pursuit.
Yeah, and then 10-50.
Vehicle collision.
Nice, man. Good job. All right. Just sit tight here, and I'll come back with an answer. All right.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.